Symphonies across the country are getting entrepreneurial too and boosting their bottom lines by partnering with classic movies. Where were you in 1985? I was a junior in high school. A very special movie came out that year that's been a favorite for generations. I'll give you a hint. There's a time-traveling DeLorean involved. I know you know the answer. Now orchestras across the country create movie nights to generate a whole new audience with a whole new revenue stream. So stand back as Charlotte Symphony takes you and me back to the future. Carolina Impact's Suzette RHEE has more.
Back in the day, many could have watched the movie Back to the Future at a local drive-in theater.
The greatest time-traveling adventure is back.
You built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Well, times have changed, and this is how a new generation will watch the classic movie, thanks to the Charlotte Symphony. And even before they've seen the movie, of course, the DeLorean draws a crowd. What better way to introduce the symphony to a whole new generation?
It's my first time seeing the movie. I'm really excited.
I grew up with the movie. I couldn't tell you how many times I've seen it, so it's cool to have her be introduced to this in this way.
And this way of showing classic movies with a live orchestra is working in Charlotte and beyond.
Symphonies all around the country have picked up this model because they've recognized its power, its unique power to connect with a community as large as Los Angeles and as small as Paducah.
And what you also see is the multi-generational audience. The symphony understands that appeal as well.
Hearing that music takes you back to that moment, and you become 16 again, you become 21 again, you become 2 again, but you relive an experience, and then to be able to share that with your own family is something that is unique and special to our art form.
The musicians feel that connection. Being on stage and playing the score from a movie also teaches great lessons about the role of music in a movie.
This opportunity gives them a chance to realize that there is a symphony orchestra playing that music that they hear in the background. I mean, they can see us on stage, and they can hear what we're doing and how it coordinates with the movie.
A concert like this takes coordination of an orchestra to a whole new level. As the beloved movie plays on, so does the orchestra. The conductor and his special screen make sure the live music is synchronized to the action. The movie plays on the big screen to a packed house and the orchestra takes center stage. But as new as this live music experience may be for most of the audience, many are no strangers to the movie and its legendary characters.
Doc!
Marty, you made it!
Yeah!
So you know nights like this don't just happen. The musicians spend countless hours preparing. We caught them fine-tuning just hours before the performance. This multi-generational appeal to its audience for the Charlotte Symphony has very organic connections. On stage, the musicians are multi-generational as well. Take a closer look at the wind section. Sam SPARROW just turned 23. Gene Cavadlo just finished 43 years with the symphony.
I am really impressed and blown away by the level of playing that I hear coming from young players.
He's been so welcoming, and he has just so much experience to share as well.
Resident conductor Christopher James Lees believes these two musicians represent the essence and the power of the orchestra, an orchestra that was founded here in 1932 and supports 59 full-time musicians.
What we get is a powerful representation of a piece of art that comes with the kind of vetted and stable maturity of an elder statesman and the vibrant, young, high-octane, pedal-to-the-metal sort of energy of the younger generation. And when you're on stage, you feel that electricity, and when you're in the hall, you can't escape it.
I think it's a great opportunity, a learning opportunity for them to understand how a symphony orchestra is part of the whole movie process.
So I think this is really important for us to bring our whole community together to reach new audiences and just really show how great this music is.
We amplify the orchestra so there's a live symphonic experience that gets on the hair of your skin and gives you goosebumps at the same time that you're sitting with your loved ones watching a classic movie that might be introducing the next generation to, but is definitely loved by the older generation.
Clearly, this audience connected to the 1985 film. Classics have staying power, and perhaps this pairing is more natural than you think. After all, who better to deliver a classic than the symphony? For Carolina Impact, I'm Suzette RHEE.
Oh, the memories that come back from hearing that music. Thanks so much, Suzette. The Charlotte Symphony has held 4 other movie nights so far: The Wizard of Oz, City Lights, Singin' in the Rain, and Harry Potter. The Back to the Future concert exceeded attendance goals by about 10%, and 84% of those who attended had never been to a symphony event before. Congratulations to our incredible symphony on innovation.